Hi everyone, my name is Kunishri, daughter of Muniandi. I'm from 4SBC. Today I'm here to present my sustainable construction assignment, which is Sustainable Secondary School. Let's we meet the group members. We are representing group 7. This is Fakiha. Next, it's me, Kuga. Next is Rabiha. And the last is Enna. Now, let's we discuss regarding the greening design in the secondary school that we done over this group assignment. Now, here comes the sixth part that lies over the Green Building Index, which are energy efficiency, indoor environmental quality, sustainable site planning and management, material and resources, water efficiency and innovation. We need to score well over the sixth part that mentioned above in order to get the Green Building Index marks or score. Here comes the part 1, which is energy efficiency. Energy efficiency is basically the minimum efficiency requirement for new building to achieve reduction in energy use and gas emissions over the life of the building. The goal of it is to accomplish the same task and function as before while using less energy consumption in the building. Now, here comes the first part of energy efficiency, which is minimum EE performance. It is given 1 mark for it, and yes, we are able to achieve it. Next is the lighting zoning with 3 marks. We are able to achieve the 3 marks by providing first, enclosed space with individual switches in 3 computer labs, 2 staff rooms, library and any other appropriate rooms, and the size of individually switched lighting zones shall not exceed 100 meters square for 90% of the net lettable area. Second is use auto sensor control lighting for the lighting zoning purposes. For the third, we are also able to provide microwave motion sensors in every room to complement lighting zoning. Next is the electrical submetering with 1 marks. And yes, we are able to provide the electrical submetering. The renewable energy with 1 marks. For this particular proposed school building, we are able to provide solar panel for absorbing electricity, which are able to have efficiency of power generation. Here, in our secondary school building also, we are able to get advanced EE performance, which is BEL. For this particular school building, we used BEL less than or equal 90 with existing BEL less than 110. We used LED bulbs for the particular school building. Next, for the seventh part of energy efficiency, we are able to get the post-occupancy commissioning with 2 marks. First, carry out post-occupancy commissioning for all occupied areas in our building after fit-out changes are completed the design engineer. Second, within 12 months of practical completion, there is also carry out a full post or recommission of the building energy. Next is the verification. For the verification, there's 2 marks provided over here. For the verification, we are able to provide an energy management system to monitor and analyze energy consumption, including reading of sub-meters in school building, and provided full commission of EMS, including maximum demand limited program within 12 months of practical completion or when reached at least 50% occupancy of the building. Now, let's we discuss regarding the sustainable maintenance. And here is 3 marks for the particular sustainable maintenance. For it, we are able to provide it to have at least 50% of the permanent building maintenance team to be on board on to 3 months before practical completion and to fully participate in the testing and commissioning of our building energy services. Second, to provide us design building maintenance office. Third, to provide the evidence of documented plan for at least 3 years facility maintenance. Now, here comes the overall score for the category of energy efficiency. For the EE part 1, we are able to get 1 marks and followed by 3 marks, 1, 1, 15, 2, 2, 3 and with a total score of 28 marks overall over the energy efficiency part. Now, let's we move on to the part 2 of indoor environmental quality of our school building for get the GBI. What is indoor environmental quality? Indoor environmental quality, or also known as IEQ, refers to the quality of a building's environment in relation to the health, and well-being of those who occupy space within it. The space with good indoor air quality is one that is low in toxin, contaminants, and odors. Good air quality possible when spaces are well ventilated, which is with outside air and protected from pollutants brought into the space or by pollutants within the space. Now, let's we move on to the air quality. For EQ1 minimum IAQ performance with 1 marks, we able to provided windows for ventilation purpose. Second, for the environmental tobacco smoke ETS control with 1 marks, we able to provided no smoking sign, and we also provided designer smoking area. Here comes the carbon dioxide monitoring and control with 1 marks. For it, we able to provide a carbon dioxide sensor. And for the indoor air pollutant with 1 marks, we able to use low VOC paint and coating throughout the school building. And we also use low VOC carpet and flooring throughout the school building. And we nevertheless use low VOC adhesive sealant. Next, for the EQ5, which is small prevention with 5 marks, we are able to use mechanical air conditioned ventilation system, which is SVAC. And for the lighting, visual and acoustic comfort with daylighting of 2 marks, we provided window to diffuse daylight throughout the room and place modular skylight system to get the daylight. Now, let's we move on to the daylight glare control with 1 marks. For it, we are able to install blinds to control glare from daylight, and we also install shutters to control glare from the daylight. And for the electrical lighting levels with 1 marks, we are able to use the minimum elements level for the classroom with 300 lux. Moreover, over this particular school building also, there's also used high frequency ballasts with 1 marks, which is in fluorescent luminosity over a minimum of 90% of NLE. Over the external view with 2 marks, we able to plant more trees outside of the school building, and we also plant more trees inside the school building itself. Next is the internal noise level with 1 marks. For it, we are able to install the soundproofing spray foam. And for the IAQ before and during occupancy of 2 marks, we are able to classify it based on before and during occupancy level, as what mentioned over the slide. Now, here comes the last part of indoor environmental quality, which is post-occupancy comfort survey verification with 2 marks. For it, first, we are able to conduct a post-occupancy comfort survey and to develop a plan for corrective action. And this is the category score for indoor air quality, which is start from 1 mark for EQ1 and ends with 2 marks for EQ15, and the total score is about 20 marks overall. And for the next slide, for the part 3, let me invite NRSE for the presentation.
So we will move to the next part 3, which is sustainable site planning and management. SM6, that means QLASIC. So we able to achieve the QLASIC on our sustainable secondary school building, which provides 1 point to the GBI index. And then SM8, public transportation access. We propose to provide a covered bicycle parking lot for 50 bicycles, and we are able to achieve that with 1 point. We also able to achieve green vehicle priority on SM9 that provides 1 point to the total score. Furthermore, we achieve to provide parking capacity with 30 car parking lots measuring 1 meter wide and 2 meter long with an angle of 90 degrees. Apart from that, we also achieve greenery and roof. Therefore, we are able to achieve 6 points as the score in our part 3, which is site management and planning. We will continue with the next part, which is part 4, materials and resources. On the MR3 regional materials, we use 40% laminated glass as the wall, and it's able to contribute 1 mark to the overall score. MR4, sustainable timber. MR5, storage and collection of recycles. It promotes and encourages in minimizing and recycling waste among students and teachers in the context of the 3R concept. MR6, construction waste management, and it contributes almost 2 marks to the overall score. The category score we able to achieve for this part is 5 points. Furthermore, we will see about part 5, which is water efficiency. On WE1, rainwater harvesting is applied to our sustainable building, which contribute 2 marks for the overall point. We are also able to achieve water recycling. We applied lawn hose spray for water efficient irrigation. This device saves water in the same way the faucet aerator does. WE4. We able to score 2 points to this part. WE5, metering and leak detection system. The category score for part 5 water efficiency is 10, and we able to achieve all the 10 marks for this part. I will continue with the part 6, innovation. In this part, we are able to achieve IN1, innovation in design and environmental design initiatives with 6 points. We also able to achieve IN2, green building index, accredited facilitator, which contribute 1 mark. And the overall mark for this part is 7 points, and we able to score all the points. So the total GPI score for our sustainable secondary school building is 76, which means gold category.
So now we move to life cycle cost, which is LCC. It is an approach that assesses the total cost of an asset over its life cycle, including initial capital cost, maintenance cost, operating cost, service cost, and the asset residual value at the end of the life. The value of the cost is include the installation, operation, maintenance, and the value of its end life. Let's see the comparison of the LCC for our building. So this is the comparison price between low VOC paint with VOC paint, which is for low VOC paint, the price is 178 ringgit per 5 liters. The quantity that we need for the building is 110 buckets. So the total price for 110 buckets paint is 19,580 ringgit. But for VOC paint, the price is more cheaper, which is 89 ringgit only per 5 liter. The quantity of the paint also we need 110 buckets. So the total price for VOC paints only 9,790 ringgit. So this is the comparison price between low VOC paint with VOC paint, which is for low VOC paint, the price is 178 ringgit per 5 liters. The quantity that we need for the building is 110 buckets. So the total price for 110 buckets paint is 19,580 ringgit. But for VOC paint, the price is more cheaper, which is 89 ringgit only per 5 liter. The quantity of the paint also we need 110 buckets. So the total price for VOC paints only 9,790 ringgit. So the cost of low VOC paint, the installation rate of the labor is 8 ringgit per meter square, and the area that we need to paint is 5,110 meter square. So the total cost for the labor is 40,800 ringgit. For the maintenance, we need to maintain it every 5 years. So the total for a maintenance is 70,885 ringgit, and the total maintenance for low VOC paint for 10 years is 35,770 ringgit. So life cycle cost for low VOC paint in 10 years is 96,150 ringgit. So this is the cost of VOC paint, which is the installation. The total cost of labor is the same with low VOC paint with 40,800 ringgit. But for the maintenance, it has a bit different, where we need to maintain it every 3 years. So the total maintenance for VOC paint in 10 years is 53,655 ringgit. So the life cycle cost for VOC paint in 10 years is 104,245 ringgit. So from the calculation, as we can see, the low VOC paint is more affordable and sustainable. The next item is laminated glass. The benefit for laminated glass is increased security. It can reduce emission, reduce noise pollution. It can increase safety, can protect from natural disaster, and more design choice. So this is the cost for laminated glass, which is 472 ringgit per meter square, and the quantity that we need is 1,082 meters square. So the total price for laminated glass is 9,760 ringgit. For the life cycle cost, for the installation rate of labor based on Rata JKR is 80 ringgit per meter square, and for the area 1,080 meters square, the total cost for the labor is 86,400 ringgit. For the maintenance, we need to maintain it every 6 months. So the total for a maintenance is 7,000 ringgit, and the total maintenance for laminated glass for 10 years is 140,000 ringgit. The disposal cost is 23,000 ringgit. So the life cycle cost for laminated glass in 10 years will be 759,160 ringgit.
Next, green component of life cycle cost is low VOC carpet. Why we purpose low VOC carpet? Because it can help to improve the air quality. Poor air quality can have a detrimental effect on the public health as well as the environment. And because VOC also evaporate subsequently transferring harmful chemical into the air, using product with a high VOC level can be dangerous. Second, better for the environment. Poor air quality caused by product with a high VOC content can also cause damage to the environment. If everyone was to make more of an effort to make and use low VOC product, this could help to reduce the overall level of air pollution both indoor and outdoor. It becoming increasingly important that manufacturer, retailer and consumer take responsibility for this. Lastly, have a subtler odor. Thin fresh paint or extra strange cleaning product. This can often be overwhelming and the fumes that cause this strong odor can cause headache. This means now that there are low VOC variation on the market, more people are looking to buy products that won't give off the strong fumes and odor that they are used. Price for low VOC carpet and VOC carpet. Okay, the first one is low VOC carpet. The price is 2.17 ringgit per feet square and the quantity is 23,250.05 feet square and the total price of low VOC carpet is 62,775.40 cents. But for VOC carpet is 1.50 per feet square and quantity is 23,250.05 feet square and the total of VOC carpet is 34,875.08. Cost installation of carpet with low VOC is the first one, rate of label, Rm 1.20 ringgit per meter square. The area is 23,250.05 feet square and the total level of installation carpet low VOC is 27,900.06. For maintenance is every 3 years. The total cost of maintenance is 5,000. The total cost of maintenance for 10 years is Rm 15,000. For disposal cost is Rm 10,000. The total cost we are purchased is Rm 22,775.14. And lastly is life cycle cost for 10 years of carpet with low VOC is Rm 115,675.20 ringgit. Cost of carpet with VOC. For installation cost is same with carpet with low VOC, but for maintenance is every years. The total maintenance for 10 years is 60,000. The total cost we are purchased for carpet with VOC is 34,875.08 ringgit. And the life cycle cost for 10 years for carpet with VOC is 132,775.14. Next is renewable energy, is solar panel. Why we purpose rooftop solar panel? Because rooftop solar is a great for buildings with large exposed roof but generally only cover up 20% of a building energy needs. Second, help the environment and cleaner air through the reduction of greenhouse gas and air pollution. Third is reduce operating costs for the school because the sun is a free source of solar energy. So, school can access some of the most cost-effective system available in terms of weightage. Lastly is solar panel work well on most school roof. Solar panel can be easily installed on school roof because of their flat, open design. The cost installation for solar panel 60 kWp is, the first one is price 7,300. The cost of installation is 3,500 and the total price is 10,800. But for operation and maintenance is every 1 year. Total maintenance is 4,000 and the total maintenance for 10 years is also 4,000. The cost of disposal is 2,000. The total cost we are purchased for installation solar panel is 10,800. But for life cycle cost 10 years solar panel is 16,800. Installation for solar panel is saving electricity bill. So we can see that electricity bill for monthly average is 1,000, but for new electricity bill is 70 ringgit only. It's very saving, 90% per month. The total saving is 930. Indoor air quality is air conditioning. Why we purpose air conditioning? Because the first one is good air quality in around the building is good to ensure the health and comfort of building occupant. Second, understand and control general pollution in the school to reduce the risk of internal health problem. That is for occupant and health. It can maintain and improve the health and well-being of consumer, and it can control indoor air quality, avoid mold air ventilation rate. Fourth is in school building, we use MAVC is motor or mechanical ventilation air conditioning, and also install refrigerants component for air conditioning in the school. The price of aircon installation is, we use two types of air conditioning for the school. The first one is on-grid solar air conditioner BTU 24,000 per hour. For the price is 7,600 and the quantity is 9. Total cost is 60,400. But for regular Mitsubishi aircon BTU 34,000 per hour, for the price is 3,719. And the quantity of the aircon regular Mitsubishi we use is 6. And the total price is 22,314. The cost installation for aircon Labor cost is 1,500 for maintenance every 6 months. Total maintenance is 2,000, but total maintenance for 10 years is 12,000. Disposal cost is 1,000. For total cost we are purchased is 90,714, and the life cycle cost 10 years for air conditioning installation is 5,214 ringgit.
That's all from us. Thank you. Thank you for watching.